Welcome back to The Base is Loaded. I'm Lucas. We're playing Phantasy Star 4. We're getting attacked right away, and we're in Ladea Tower. When we left off before, we were looking for the Psycho Wand, and met up with Rune, and then had some intense encounters with the enemies, and had to peace out for a bit. Luckily, Demi's stun shot thing is doing some good work. Already got that. So, here we go. Continuing on. I believe this was about where we encountered Rune. And alright. Hooray for getting phone calls. Being called into work, but it's okay. I actually don't mind my job. So, I mean, I could have said no. But, I could use the extra hours, so that's alright with me. Alright. And I saw this, and before it I was like, ooh, I think this is the top floor. It's not. And yes, I am using a map. I'm cheating. So yeah, I'm cheating. I'm using a map just because the place is... So, if I can get a word out edgewise... or Edgeworth, who's a character in something. What is it? Yeah, because there's all these encounters and like that. And I don't know, I find this place kind of confusing, and I just didn't want to deal with all the crap. Now, the question is... I think we can do this. I'll go with that, that's fine. So, this is the Psycho Wand! We can now break the barrier. I gotta come up with Rune's voice again. This is it. I've been waiting for this moment. Upon the decree of Zio, I am taking the Psycho Wand. You're Zio's underling. What a brain-dead kid you are. Damn, Rune. Chaz, don't let him get the Psycho Wand. You don't have to tell me that. Stop ordering me around all the time. Come on, is this any time to bicker? The music's all, like, creepy and dramatic. Besides, it's coming. Alright. Guy Laguia, or Guy Laguia, or whatever you want to call him. So let's start with a buff round. Get that Nerg barrier up. Chaz doesn't have any buff stuff yet. Arrows! I don't know what arrows does, really. It does something good. It doesn't tell you what it does. Alright. Well, we got it around. Let's go ahead and do this once, just for the hell of it. 289, that's some decent stuff there. You know, he didn't get any attacks in yet. Or, well, actually, he did. Ha! Please, do that to Grizz again. Alright. So this is supposed to be good, because that guy's evil. You know, once again, Grizz doesn't have anything, so he just attacks. It's not very exciting. And Yeah, she's out of that. Doubt any of that stuff's gonna be any good. So she's just gonna attack. And, well, we can raise the dead, so that's good. I guess it's time to just see what we can do here. Gotta keep an eye on the damage amounts dealt. And see how we best deal the damages. Ooh, he packs a punch. Yeah, I'll stick with that. Or crosscut, they're about the same. Yeah. I'm actually gonna have her use item. Not something I've normally done much in the past, but she's dealing the least damage. Rika's doing more damage, so, you know, double slash at least. Well, Flailey's useless. Hune was okay. So, you know, you get into these patterns of not very interesting stuff in some of the fights because you get your dominant strategy going. And you just keep doing the same thing. And then the game slows down for no apparent reason. And, like, I've done this with no other things running, and it's just all about the same. Ow! Let's see. I think I'll do that once more. At least. Yeah. Well, she's got, you know, more stuff, so she can kind of go for broke a bit. And, see how we do here. Jeez. These all kind of suck. That's a butt fart. Come on, man. And I guess he just doesn't like Chaz. Like, part of me wants to keep some of Chaz's TP for a backup healer, but I don't know. I'll do some of this for a little while. Why not? Go for broke on double slash, though. Just keep using my Dimates. Why not? Maybe this guy doesn't like ice. Or maybe he'll just die. It's really not that hard. Hey, SARS! That's all before the, you know, what's it called? The big, you know, scare of that thing. So it's kind of funny that a healing technique for the entire party, is called SAR, and then later on this, you know, respiratory disease called SARS turned up. We did it! So, as long as we have this Psycho on, there's no need to fear Zio.
You two, is anything wrong?
Rika, you too. Rune! What's going on, you two? Chaz, we've got to return to Krupp right away. Huh? Get a move on it. We're leaving. I'll save the humorous stuff that I was going to talk about for another episode. I was originally going to talk about it here. Chaz, Alice's condition has suddenly taken a turn for the worse. Alice! Chaz, we're able to meet Rune? That's good. Alice! Alice, I'll say your name twice. Rune, can't you do anything with your powers? The Black Wave is not a product of Zio alone. It contains an even more evil power which I can't cure. Chaz, don't worry. Chaz... Rune... I'm here. I'm right here, Alice. Rune, please help Chaz. Rune. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Alice! Chaz, come here. Let me take a good look at you. You've become an honorable adult before I knew it. From now on, you have to carve out your own destiny by yourself. Alice, don't say that! Alice! Chaz, thank you. Alice! So, when I was playing this game, this is probably the first time I had been consuming a piece of media completely on my own terms that involved the death of a major character like this. I'd seen movies and TV shows, maybe even read a book where characters died, absolutely. But this was the first time where I was kind of engaging it on my own. I chose the game. And it wasn't really expected. I mean, I kind of knew it was coming because I'd read into a strategy guide. But, just as an aside, I do kind of wonder, what was this stuff about in a far-off country before Alice picked me up? I did some pretty bad things. What's Chaz talking about there? And, how old was he, too? But anyway, and I think it kind of this coming up for me, not that this game, I think, really does much in terms of presenting death and how to deal with it, but all the same, just months before that, my mother had died. So, this kind of came, at in a way, an appropriate time in my life for me. And, so as a result, I think that's part of why this game is just such an important game to me. It's just, it wound up tying in with events in my own life. Alice, I think, arguably was a mother figure to Chaz in some ways. So, Rika being weird here. Learning about oceans, mountains, towns, and people. But, somehow that helps Chaz. This, even these pixelated scenes with, kind of derpy dialogue, it still kind of gets to me a little bit. But, today people have a more generous acceptance of video games. A more generous kind of oh yeah, games can be, a very valid media that tells stories and things like that. But I think just stuff like this is, is a good point for that. I'm not saying that this is very deep or like some kind of big, powerful story, but sometimes it's the little stuff that's important. Any little thing can kind of reach a person, and that's important. It's not like I, suddenly, like, got over everything because of playing this game. But, I think in a way it may have helped, a little bit. Anyway, don't really want to end on a complete downer. Psycho Wand's two-handed, I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm equipping him with the Psycho Wand, because even though it has low attack, it does boost his mental, which makes his magic stronger. I mean, it's only a tiny boost, but his attack isn't really that useful anyway. Well, no new jobs. So I was gonna do that, but I guess there's not that. So, the next event is, as they were pointing out, taking on the nervous center, the nervous system, and confronting Zio. So, I guess I will call the episode there. Like I said, I got called into work, so there are some things for me to take care of today. But, anyway, this is Lucas. The base is loaded. Can save obsessively. And, have a good one. There'll be more soon. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those things. See you next time.